Weird intro, but how's it going, everybody? My name is John. I'm here today with Patrick Volvo Cars, part of the Patrick dealer group in Schaumburg, Illinois. And we have another exciting video for you today. One of the most exciting videos for Volvo of all time, because this is a 2025 Volvo EX30. It's brand new. It's the first one we've got at the dealership. It is their new all-electric city car. And I gotta ask, is this better than a Model Y? Let's find out. Alrighty, welcome to a freezing cold, and I mean freezing cold, Chicago. But we have something really cool here. This, again, is the brand new 2025 Volvo EX30. I didn't really know what to think of this car when we had the new EX90 and EX30 kind of tour stop by over the summer. But after driving it for a little while, I think I figured it out. This is like if a Tesla Model Y went to college. You'll see what I mean when we get into the interior, but there's a lot of really cool details on this car. First off, of course, it's an all-electric city car. So with the new Volvo design language, you have very flat surfacing all the way around. You got the awesome Thor's Hammer headlights, which thank you for lighting up for me. And then you have the body-colored front, kind of lack of a grille, I guess, with the Volvo logo. This houses a bunch of sensors and cameras in it as well. But you can see just super clean surfacing all the way around. I really love the gray color on this one. It matches perfectly with these awesome aerodynamic wheels. You get a black roof no matter what color you get, and just wait till you see the inside. I really love the color of it. But you can see just super clean design all the way around. The EX30 has a starting price of $44,900. This particular one is a twin motor performance ultra, so it's the top of the line being our demonstrator. This car can do 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds, which is crazy. It can do 253 miles on a full charge and can charge from 10 to 80% in about 26 minutes. So super fast charging on here, and it's just perfect for being a city car, a little runabout, doing all of your errands, throwing stuff in it, going on all those little quick trips. It is going to be absolutely fantastic for that. But I really appreciate the subtlety that Volvo puts into all of their designs. They're super sleek, they're super sophisticated. Every single one of their cars looks like it went to college. I don't know how, but it really does. If you don't do an absolute ton of driving, the Volvo EX30 is a great candidate for your next car. Let's take a look at the back. All right, another weird transition. Why am I doing this? I don't know, but it's freezing and I'm just trying to have some fun while I'm out here. But from the back of the car, you can see that it really does just look like a shrunken down EX90, which is a very good thing. I think the EX90 is probably the best looking SUV on sale today. And now I'm thinking that this might be the best looking electric city car on sale today. It's just absolutely beautiful. I love all the super clean lines. I really like how this detail on the taillights wraps all the way around and kind of encompasses the Volvo logo. It's just super nice looking. You have a very discreet opening for the trunk here. I hate when they have a big kind of hole to stick your hand in. It's just a very clean button on the back, and it is a power tailgate on here as well. You got plenty of room for stuff in here, and then this isn't all the trunk space you get because being an electric car, totally flat floor, so under here you got a bunch of extra room for stuff. These seats also fold down. It's a 60-40 split. One new detail I love on these new Volvos is that they give you a diagram on the tailgate of what will actually fit in the car, whether you have the seats folded down or not, how much room you got. Looks like something you'd see out of IKEA, which is just, again, fitting for a Swedish car company. Let's hop inside where it's warm. All right, taking a look inside the EX30. I'm an absolute sucker for fun interiors, and this blue wool just looks absolutely perfect in my opinion. It is so comfy. All the rest of the materials are all synthetic leathers in here. They try to be as sustainable as possible, and just like with all Volvo models, you get the little Swedish flag on the seats. Just another awesome detail. You got a huge panoramic sunroof in here too, very big for a car this size. Couple of cool things on the door. Your door handle is this little silver trim that pops out of the top, really nice looking. And then you have a floating armrest here. There's no back to it, and a good sized door pocket as well. You got a cool little EX30 badge on the side of the dash. And now sitting inside, you can definitely see why I mentioned the Tesla Model Y. There is not a whole lot going on in this interior, but I think it works in its favor. You have a really nice blue trim on the dash here. This is going to change depending on what interior choice you get. On some of them with the wool options, you'll actually get wool on the dashboard also. For your center console, this does not open because it has a little party trick. Your cup holders actually can slide away. It has two different positions depending on how many cup holders you want. And then your window switches are in the center console. So you have your two buttons buttons there, and then if you want the rear ones, you press on the rear button and then it'll do the rear windows. Then your locks are on there also. For the central tunnel, you have a wireless charger and then this big spot down at the bottom where if you lift it up, you actually have two USB-C ports, and they left a little channel in there so you can have the cord sticking out and your phone laying here without having cords kind of everywhere cluttering up the cabin. You have these really nifty vents on the dash also where you can slide them up and down and left and right to turn them on and off. These also light up. And then your screen, just like in the EX90, just a little bit smaller, but I really do love this interface. You'll notice, unlike the EX90, you don't have the screen behind the steering wheel. It's all going to be in the middle here. So just like in a Tesla, you got your park and everything up at the top there with all of your range. You do get a column shifter, unlike the Tesla, having to do the little slidey thing. But you have really, really nice graphics on this system. You can find anything you need to because everything is all run off Google. Anything you search for is all just loading up into Google just like you would on your phone. And then you also have Google Assistant where you can either press the button or just say, "Hey Google." It'll pop up and then you can just ask it to do whatever you want and it'll take you there. Couple of other cool things here. You have an electronic glove box. So if you press the button, the glove box is going to open, which I didn't even know was in the center until right now, but very cool. There is no standard glove box spot there. And then you have all these tiles on the screen, which are completely customizable. If you don't want some things there, if you want some things to be bigger, you can always adjust them. And then you have a series of apps in here as well. This is just the base ones, but you can have some cool stuff like Waze. You got YouTube in here, Spotify, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, of course. And then if you want to get any more apps, you can just go to the Google Play Store. As far as the steering wheel goes, you have your voice recognition button for the Google Assistant. You have OK buttons for switching through tracks for the radio, and then some driver assistance features over here for your adaptive cruise control, and then your wipers and turn signals on the left stalk. Behind the steering wheel, there is a sensor where it will be looking at you as you're driving to make sure you're paying attention. The mirrors also are very cool because the glass is right on the edge of the mirror itself, so you really get a kind of really clear picture. It's not looking like it's sunken in at all. It's not going to get filled up with snow during a storm or anything like that. Just really cool design, little details. For the back seats, you have enough room for kids back there, or if you move the seats plenty far forward, you can shove some adults back in there, but it's only going to be for short trips. But they did a good job at giving them as much interior space as possible, and they get a great view from the sunroof. Stay tuned in future videos for a driving impression on this car, but let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the EX30. Is it a big rival to the Tesla Model Y? Let us know. We'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, if you guys need any help with parts, service, or sales, the number is down below. We'll be happy to help you out with whatever you need. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day.